Hey guys, what's up? We're back with another video on AHC Gaming, and today we're going to be rating all the Fortnite weapons of all time. A few days ago, we did rating all the Fortnite POIs, so now we're going to do weapons. Okay, we're starting off with the regular assault rifle. This has always been the reliable gun. It's the only gun I think that's never been changed, and I would say it is an S tier. And then, okay, next we have the semi-auto sniper. This has never been the good sniper for me. 75 damage. I would say it's the E tier. It's usable, but just no one picks it up. Okay, now we have the automatic sniper. Automatic sniper felt really OP when it first came in, but it became trash. So I'll put it next to the semi-auto at the E tier. Okay, next we have the hand cannon. Now, this is one of the most reliable guns. Also, I would put this at the A tier. It was nothing incredible, but you could always rely on it to do 75 damage or 150 headshot. Okay, next we have the infantry rifle. I would put this up at S tier next to assault rifle because it was just a better version of the AK that did more damage and was more consistent. Okay, now we have the P90. I would put this at the SS tier, like above the S tier, because it's just spray. You don't even need like skill, and you guys know about it. Okay, next we have the hunting rifle. I would put this at the A tier next to hand cannon because you could do some crazy clips and stuff. It's just a fun gun. Okay, next we have the boom bow. All right, we're gonna do it based off of before and after nerfs. So if we combine it, I'll put out B tier because it used to be really OP, but then they made it really bad. So yeah, B tier. Next, we have the tactical shotgun. Okay, we're gonna also combine this with before and after updates. Before SS tier, now D. We're gonna put at the D tier because it's just like bad now. Can't do anything with it. We have the burst. That's an F tier. Who put that in the game? It was a burst, but it was like an SMG, so you couldn't spray. So it's not. It just who signed that off? Okay, next we have the combat shotgun. Okay, when this came back into the game, it's trash again. So I'll put it next to the tac shotgun at the D tier. Okay, we have the crossbow next. That's F tier. It just does 0 damage and yeah, not useful. We have the scoped assault rifle. I would put this at D tier next to the shotguns. It's just you wouldn't use it. You wouldn't pick it up. The double barrel shotgun. Now, this was actually pretty good, and it still I think would be usable. I would put at C tier, but nothing that you'd be insanely happy over getting. Okay, now we have the drum shotgun, and I would put this at B tier because this was insanely good for spamming, but it didn't do damage. So it was more of an SMG, but yeah, it wasn't horrible. And next we have the drum gun, and I'll put this at the SS tier because this thing, you had it, you don't even need skill. You just want to fight. Yeah, all you need to do is hold down your left mouse click or just the trick. You just win every fight. Next, we have the dual pistols. I'll put this at C tier because again, it used to be really good. Now it's meh, but still usable. We have the burst assault rifle now. I'll put this at a B tier because if you're on controller, this thing can do some damage, and even PC, this just does damage. Okay, next we have the what is that? I think that's a Zapatron, if I'm right. I actually skip that one. I have no clue what that is. Can't rate it, but we'll come back to that. We have the Flintlock pistol now. I would put this at S tier. It was just a solid gun. Yep, you could survive from fall damage with it. You could do so much with that gun. Crazy. Okay, now we have the grenade launcher, and this thing I would put at A tier because it's just spamming a bunch of grenades, but it wasn't too crazy. A guided missile launcher. Now I would put this thing at E tier. It's just not great, and yeah, you just get sniped in the head while trying to direct it. Okay, now we have the LMG. LMG, I would put SS tier again, because, yeah. It's just one of those spray weapons you need no skill for, and it's insanely good. That's why I got taken out. Okay, now we have the oh, that's what it is. That's the Valentine Day crossbow, I think. I would put this at the F tier because again, 0 damage, only good for zombies. Okay, now we have the heavy assault rifle. I'd put the heavy assault rifle at D tier because it's just not good anymore. The bloom's insanely bad, and yeah, just infantry rifle is way better. Now the heavy shotgun. The heavy shotgun I'd put at C tier. Again, usable, but like a worse version of attack, but better than attack at the same time. So just weird. Um, Next we have the normal infantry rifle. I would put this at A tier because again, just reliable. You would always get 50-ish damage from this thing, and just a good version of the AK. Okay, now we have the Infinity Blade. Yeah, that's an SS tier. If you had this thing, you'd win every single game. 0 skill needed. Okay, now that's the Zapatron. Again, SS tier. Just 150 damage out of nowhere within 1 second. Yep. Needed skill, but still insanely overpowered. Minigun, A tier. It was really good. Then they put a cooldown effect, so then it's just like it's good, but it's not good, but it's still really good. And then we have the revolver, the golden version that they added, and I would put this D tier because it did 60 damage, but just get a hand cannon, it's way better. Now we have the heavy sniper rifle. This is an S tier. Uh, they did nerf it, but it's still insanely good for breaking walls and dealing massive damage. Now we have the proximity grenade launcher. I would put this A tier. Again, this was really good. Like the grenade launcher, but better. Now we have the pump shotgun. I would put this at the A tier because it is the best shotgun. But again, sometimes we'll do no damage, but there's no shotgun better than it. Now we have the golden pump. Now that's at an SS tier. You will never find a shotgun better than this. 220 to the head. That's the type of shotgun you want to rock. Now the quad launcher, I would put this S tier. It's one of the best explosive weapons as well. 4 missiles at once and shoots really fast. Very good. Now we have the normal revolver. I'm put this at C tier. I think it's better than the golden one actually. And yeah, I don't know why it just hits better for me. We have the original SMG. I would put this E tier. It did 16 damage and it was just crazy bloom if you watch those clips. And yeah, you don't want that. Now you have the tactical submachine gun. I would put this A tier. It shoots insanely fast and did like 20 damage. That's insane. Now we have the rocket launcher. You guys all know about this. Going to SS tier with the other overpowered guns. You could break an enemy's builds all the way down. 120 for the golden one. It was insane. Okay, now we have the bolt. We have the bolt action sniper. I would put this at the B tier. It's a good, reliable sniper. Nothing crazy. Doesn't break builds, but still gets the job done. Okay, now the scoped revolver. I would put this F tier. Who signed this off? Did 0 damage. Could barely hit it because of the knockback effect. Don't use this thing, please. Not even in creative. Okay, now you have the pistol. I would actually put the pistol at like D tier. You can use this thing. Like you could actually deal damage with it, but it's not something you want at the end of the game. Oh, now we have the original burst. I would put this at like E tier. It's like horrible bloom, not great amount of damage. Okay, now we have the scar. This is one of the original overpowered weapons, so it's still gonna go into SS tier. A lot of damage. It's the most reliable assault rifle you can have. Okay, now we have the 6-shooter. Yep, that's going to F tier. Again, who signed this off? Shot really slow if you aimed in, really fast at the same time. It was just horrible. You guys can see clips of that. Okay, now we have the submachine gun. That's S tier. It's the best type of SMG. Shoots insanely fast and does good amount of damage. Now we have the silenced assault rifle. I would put this into B tier because it's a decent AR, but the silence effect makes it weird. I can't explain it. Okay, now we have the silenced pistol. I would put this in the B tier again. This was the best type of pistol, but again, you didn't want this instead of an SMG. Now we have the suppressed SMG, again, B tier. It was a good SMG, but not the SMG you want to roll with. Now we have the suppressed sniper, E tier. You really don't want this thing. It was worse than the Bolt by a lot. It wasn't even silenced, and you just didn't want this thing. Now we have the tactical assault rifle. This is a decent B tier again. It's decent, but you'd always rather have a normal assault rifle. Now the golden tack shotgun, this is S tier, but not double S tier because it sometimes hits for 24 from point blank range. And yeah, again, pump's always going to be the best. The thermal assault rifle now. This is like F tier again. Just it used to be really good, but then it got nerfed to where the thermal wasn't as great. It didn't show a lot and a knockback effect. So it's basically this revolver, but a little bit better. So actually, we'll put it into D tier because it's not that bad. And okay, guys, I'm gonna think of. Oh, this is the normal crossbow, I think. Oh, this is the zombie crossbow. Yes, yes. This thing again, F tier. Yep. Again, nothing you want. It would only work for zombies if you want to deal damage. For opponents, it would hit like 60, but the aim was insanely bad. And that's it for the tier list, guys. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe and hit the like button and turn on that notification bell. And that's it for the video, guys. See you next time.